Well, fortunately, we have no confirmation of any tornadoes here in the Arklatex, though we did see several rotating storms across the region. None of that happening right now. The main concern right now is the continued potential for some flash flooding. We do have some reports of flooding over the western sections of Shreveport near the airport right now because of the recent heavy rains. And you can see the pockets of heavy rain right now over parts of especially the southern sections of southwest Arkansas, from Bradley up to Magnolia into the southeastern sections of Columbia County. You can see these clusters of very heavy rain over northern Bossier, Webster, and Claiborne parishes. All of this is moving towards the north and east. So again, we could continue to see some flooding concerns as that progress of this heavy rain continues into southwest Arkansas. Shreveport, a bit of a lull right now, but notice that we do have this cluster of thunderstorms which is moving towards the north and east. The line itself very slowly inching its way towards the east. And also notice that we have nothing as of right now as far as severe thunderstorm or tornado warnings. It's quite possible that will remain the case, but there is a possibility that we could see an isolated spin up, especially with perhaps this cluster of thunderstorms as it moves across the southeastern sections of the area. Now, I mentioned the flooding. Let's show you how much rainfall has already fallen across the region. This is the estimation from the radar out of Shreveport, and you can see anywhere that we have orange or yellow, that's where the radar indicating at least 2 inches, anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain has fallen over parts of Shreveport and Bossier City. You can see the amounts here over the heart of the metro area. I'll just kind of click on various locations. Here, North Bossier City, radar indicating over 3 inches. In the western sections of town, where we possibly have some flooding concerns, over 2 inches. And you can see this swath here, good to 2 to 3.5 inches of rain. Same thing for areas to the north and west of Shreveport, from Belcher up into parts of western Harrison County. And these heavy rainfall totals from the thunderstorms that we had earlier, keep in mind all is relatively quiet in these areas right now, but we have all of this rain which is going to move over this part of the Arklatex later on tonight, and again continue that potential for flooding. So we do have a flood watch in effect for all of the Arklatex. The main concern for the rest of the night will be in East Texas and especially parts of northwest Louisiana, where the heaviest of the rains, again 2 to upwards of 4 inches, has already fallen. Well, where do we go from here? Let me show you a couple of different models. There is a possibility, zoom this out first of all, that we could see some new development. The HR model kind of hinting at something developing here and then moving towards the south and east. Futurecast not really showing that. So let me show you the HR model first of all. This, again, could be the final wave. This activity here developing, moving through the area after midnight tonight probably would not pose much of a severe weather threat. Let's compare that with the latest run of Futurecast, and this pretty much tells you that it's not set in stone that we'll see that final wave of rain come. Again, this is what we're dealing with right now. This is pushing on through. A little bit more rain possible overnight, but probably not to the extent that the HR model is showing. And again, we will close tomorrow with some sunshine across a good chunk of the region. And once that sun returns, it more than likely will stick around for the rest of the week. So your forecast for tonight, look for the thunderstorms to continue. We do have a tornado watch until 3 a.m., although any tornadic storms will be very isolated. The main and most widespread concern will be for the potential for flooding, especially East Texas and northwest Louisiana. Lows 50s north to the 60s south. Tomorrow, I expect to see the return of some sunshine during the afternoon as temperatures should stay warm. Mid-70s in Natchitoches, 72 in Shreveport, 67 in Texarkana. 10-day forecast shows that we will cool off some but stay above normal with highs mainly in the 60s, lows mainly in the 40s. Pretty good shot for some rain as we go through Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and maybe another chance of rain late next week. That's a look at your forecast. We'll be back with more news and sports right after this.